Kamdev. Depicted as the most handsome and desirable man among the deities, Kamdev is often considered the Indian Cupid. He rides a parrot and carries a bow of sugar cane that is strung with a line of honeybees along with floral arrowheads. As he strikes with his arrows, no man or even God at times can escape the arousal of passionate desire. Kamdev was the reason behind Shiva and Parvati's union. After the demise of his wife, Sati, Shiva renounced the world and went to live on his own in the Himalayas. However, the world needed him. Therefore, as instructed by Brahmas, all the gods worshipped Mahadevi, the supreme deity, who promised to reincarnate as Parvati and marry Shiva so that he come back from his seclusion. However, the charm and beauty of Parvati failed to entice Shiva and bring him out of his deep meditation. Now, there was only one man who could ignite the fire of passion in Shiva, and the man was Kamdev. Obliging to the request of the gods, Kamdev struck Lord Shiva with his floral arrows, which finally aroused feelings of desire in the Lord's heart for Parvati. Kamdev matched Shiva with Parvati at the cost of his life. Although Kamdev managed to ignite passion in Shiva's heart for Parvati, it did not take long for the god of destruction to get back to his senses. Once Shiva recovered from the effect of Kamdev's spell, he was fiercely infuriated at Kamdev for disrupting his meditation. When Shiva pounded Kamdev with his bow, he realized who was responsible for the deed and he opened his third eye, which immediately burned Kamdev to ashes. It was too late for the rest of the gods who came to Kamdev's rescue. His wife, Rati, was also present at the sport was inconsolable. Kamdev lived on. Rati, struck with maddening grief, approached Parvati to convince Shiva to bring her husband to life. Coaxed by Parvati, Shiva's heart softened and he granted Kamdev's life. However, there was a condition. Kamdev would live on, but only in a formless manner. Thus, Kamdev lived on without a body as the invisible power of love and desire prevailing in cosmos. Rati got her husband back, but only as a mental image and not in body. Some believe that this was Shiva's way of ensuring that Kamdev symbolized true love and longing, not just physical lust. Kamdev was born as Krishna's son. Shiva, who burnt Kamdev to ashes and left him to live on a formless in the cosmos, promised Rati, his grieving wife, that both of them would be reborn and marry each other. Kamdev was born to Lord Krishna and Rukmani and was named Pradyuman. Rati, on the other hand, was born to Rukmani's brother Bhimkarya Rukmi. Pradyuman, as an infant, was abducted by Sambara, a demon, cast into the sea, swallowed by a fish, but finally rescued and taken back to Sambara's house, where a woman raised him. The women knew of his identity as Narad had already informed him, and upon growing up, Pradyuman killed Sambara, went back to his father Krishna, and eventually married Princess Rukmavati, the reincarnation of Rati. The one time Kamdev's arrow failed. He was the man who could ignite desire in any soul, be it mortal or divine. However, when Kamdev challenged Krishna to call out for the gopis of Vrindavan on a full moon night and stay unaffected when struck by arrow, Krishna accepted. This was a time when Kamdev was clouded with pride, thinking of himself as the greatest god of all. On a moonlit night, cool breeze blew from Yamuna, and thousands of gopis left their work at home and ran to the direction of Krishna's flute. However, flanked by young women, Krishna remained unaffected, forcing Kamdev to accept defeat.